Welcome to Maximus Movies Recaps. Today, we are diving into A Peck on the Cheek, a Tamil film masterfully directed by Maniratnam. This poignant story unfolds against the powerful backdrop of the Sri Lanka Civil War, bringing themes of love, identity, and resilience to the forefront. The film follows the journey of Amudha, a spirited young girl adopted by Indian parents, as she embarks on a quest to uncover her origins and meet her biological mother. Join us as we explore the heartfelt and complex layers of this unforgettable story. Let's dive into the details. In the small Tamil village of Mankulam, Sri Lanka, Shyama marries Dilipan and soon discovers she is pregnant. Nearby river, while they discuss about the life of unborn baby, suddenly the sounds of approaching Sri Lanka army troops shatter their peace. In a desperate act of love, Dilipan urges Shyama to run, sacrificing his safety for hers. As the villagers begin their perilous journey to India in boat, Shyama hesitates, holding on to the hope that Dilipan will come for her. But her relatives convince her to leave for the sake of her unborn child. They board a rickety boat, braving rough waters. Along the way, an older man reveals he has seen Dilipan wounded, igniting Shyama's fears. Despite her pleas to turn back, it's too late. Arriving in Rameshwaram, India, Shyama gives birth to a baby girl during refugee processing. 9 years later, in Chennai, a young, mischievous girl named Amudha lives a happy life with her father, the writer Thiruchelvan, her mother, the newscaster Indira, and her two younger brothers, Vinay and Akhil. Amudha shares a close bond with her father but is more distant from her mother. On Amudha's 9th birthday, Thiruchelvan reveals to her that she was adopted, while her younger brothers are their biological children. Amudha is deeply disturbed by this revelation and begins to distance herself from everyone around her. Indira's father criticizes their decision to adopt Amudha, but Thiruchelvan and Indira remain firm in their belief that they made the right choice. The following day, Amudha goes missing from school. After a frantic search, they discover that she is at a nearby railway station. After a tense sequence of events, Amudha is found by the police. She apologizes to her father and promises never to repeat such behavior again. However, Amudha is still troubled by the truth about her adoption and asks her parents about her biological parents. Thiruchelvan, in a heartfelt moment, responds, "We did not adopt you, you adopted us." 9 years earlier, in Rameshwaram, Thiruchelvan, then a budding writer, frequently visited a refugee camp, drawing inspiration from the people there for his stories. During one such visit, Thiruchelvan comes across a newborn baby girl and is deeply moved. He writes a short story based on her, captivated by her innocence and the circumstances surrounding her life. Indira, his neighbor, who has always been interested in him, reads Thiruchelvan's story about the baby and is inspired to see the child in the refugee camp. Thiruchelvan, moved by his encounter with the girl, decides that he wants to adopt her. However, he is told that he cannot adopt her as a single man. In response, Thiruchelvan marries Indira, and together, they adopt the baby girl, naming her Amudha. Again Amudha requests to meet her biological mother, despite Indira's insistence that it's impossible to find her. While having a calm discussion with her grandfather, Amudha learns the name of her biological mother and the details of where she was born. She lies to her grandfather, telling him that she is going on a school excursion the next day. After getting some money, she secretly leaves for Rameshwaram with her cousin. Thiruchelvan and Indira take a cab to Rameshwaram to search for Amudha in her birthplace. Amudha, meanwhile, is found near the Rameshwaram seaside, gazing across the water towards Sri Lanka. In that moment, we can feel the pain and confusion she is experiencing as she contemplates crossing the sea, searching for something she can't yet define. This moment is noticed by Thiruchelvan, who spots her from the window of the place. Thiruchelvan gives in and agrees to take Amudha to Sri Lanka to find her birth mother. Leaving the two boys under the care of Indira's father, the trio travel to Sri Lanka and meet Dr. Harold Vikramasinghe, a Sinhalese friend of Thiruchelvan who guides them. Amudha's increasingly rude and impatient behavior towards Indira strains their relationship. During their stay, Amudha witnesses a close encounter with a suicide bomb attack, in which she is slightly injured. The next day, they set off for Mankulam village to meet Shyama, Amudha's biological mother. However, upon reaching Mankulam, they hear an announcement from the army advising everyone to evacuate, as the area is expected to be bombed. The family is forced to leave the village quickly. While walking through a forested area, Tiruchelvan and Vikramasinghe are captured by a group of LTTE cadres. Tiruchelvan, in a moment of desperation, begins reciting Tamil poetry, which catches the attention of Pashupati, the group's leader. He recognizes Tiruchelvan and identifies him as Indira's husband. Tiruchelvan explains his purpose in coming to Sri Lanka, revealing that the only clue he has about Amudha's biological mother is her name, Shyama. Pashupati, after hearing Tiruchelvan's story, arranges a meeting, promising to bring Shyama to the designated location. It is then revealed that Shyama is actually Pashupati's sister and a fellow LTTE cadre, living in hiding. The next day, Vikramasinghe, Amudha, Indira, and Tiruchelvan wait in a park to meet Shyama, but a battle breaks out there as the Sri Lanka army tries to destroy a nearby LTTE base. During their escape, Indira gets shot in her arm. After escaping and getting medical treatment, Amudha apologizes to Indira for her behavior and requests they return to India. The next day, the family leaves for the airport, but Indira unexpectedly asks them to revisit the park. Shyama arrives just in time, and after an emotional reunion, Amudha hands her a photo album. Overwhelmed with questions and emotions that have been building up since she learned of her adoption, Amudha confronts Shyama. "Why did you abandon me? Did you kiss me goodbye? Did I cry at that time?" Her questions are charged with the pain of abandonment and the longing for answers, leading to an emotionally intense conversation. Shyama, on the other hand, is overcome with guilt and sorrow. She struggles to explain the difficult decision she had to make. With a heavy heart, she tells Amudha about the intense conflict in Sri Lanka and how, in order to protect Amudha, she had no choice but to give her up. She explains that the situation was dire, and her decision, though painful, was made for Amudha's safety. Amudha, in a fragile moment, asks, "Shall I call you Ma?" Shyama, deeply moved but in pain, replies, "Please don't call me Ma, that will never allow me to let go." The weight of her words and the emotional intensity of the moment are palpable as they both embrace. Shyama's life as a fighter for the LTTE made it impossible for her to raise Amudha, adding layers of sacrifice and suffering to her already overwhelming burden. The choice she made, though born out of love, carries the deep pain of a mother who couldn't be there for her child. As the meeting comes to an end, Amudha begs Shyama to come to Chennai with her, but Shyama tearfully refuses, saying that she has work to do in Sri Lanka and they can only meet again when the country is at peace. Tiruchelvan, Amudha, and Indira hug each other as Shyama leaves, and a teary-eyed Amudha kisses her parents. In this film, Amudha's journey to find her mother mirrors the profound sacrifices and heartbreak experienced by the Tamil people during the Sri Lanka Civil War. Director skillfully humanizes the sweeping effects of this conflict, showing how deeply personal lives are shaped, and often shattered, by war. Through Amudha's story, the film explores universal themes of love, identity, and the deep longing for belonging, touching audiences across cultures and generations. The historical backdrop of the Sri Lanka Civil War, a decades-long struggle between the Sri Lanka government and the LTTE, reflects the Tamil community's fight against the injustices they endured under a Sinhalese majority government. This conflict, from 1983 to 2009, left scars that are felt to this day, with families torn apart and countless lives forever changed. Thank you for joining Maximus Movies Recaps. See you next time for another unforgettable story.